Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Roundtable Reacts. My name is Matt, aka Sir Knight, and this is my announcement for my second show that I'll be reacting to, Andor, based off of the Cassian Andor from Rogue One, which happens to be my favorite feature film of Star Wars to this point. And let me just get this out there for anyone that cares. I do not fall into any of those prequel haters, sequel haters. I enjoy good storytelling, right? Um, I'm a huge Dave Filoni fan. My favorite show of all time is Avatar: Last Airbender, as to this point in time, which he was a part of in the very beginning, right before he started on the Clone Wars at Lucasfilm. So, very excited. We're gonna watch the trailer now. I'll have some quick thoughts about it once I want to react to it. So, with that being said, let's do this thing. Ooh, we got like an AK there. Wonder if that's his mom or sister or relative of some kind. Oh wow.
To steal from the Empire? To just walk in like you belong? They're so proud of themselves. So fat
Ooh, I've
and
seen that guy.
satisfied. They can't imagine
He was in
that someone
Game
like
of Thrones.
you would ever get inside their house.
He was
Cassian
in
Andor.
uniform.
The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to notice. What I'm asking is this.
Scrap yards.
Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real?
Bootstraps build.
I need all the heroes I can get.
Skarsgård. Hey, two-tube guy.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
Saw.
There's fermenting out there, son. Pockets of fermenting.
You're in my net.
Hey.
Are you a fish? Or are you a thief? You're slipping.
I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long.
Well, he's important.
As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
Sorry.
This is what revolution looks like.
I'm tired of losing.
Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll right into this one. Uh, Looks exciting. Saw Mom Mothma. A bunch of characters didn't know. Skarsgård looks like he's important. Maybe kind of on the inside somehow. Looking for a way to maybe a senator. Uh, I just don't know when they were abolished. Well, A New Hope, I guess. But anyway, yeah, saw a lot there. That was a lot. That was a great trailer. I might watch that again just for fun. Definitely definitely get you fired up. So the 21st. So that is basically 2 weeks from now. That's gonna be exciting. So I figured it'd be a nice segue, as She-Hulk comes to an end, which I think there's only a handful, three or four, maybe five more, but that'll be a nice segue as that one ends. Is ending. This one's getting going to just keep the rhythm of the channel going and getting the content out there. So yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was hoping. I mean, actually, that's 100% what I was hoping for. You know, the Empire, for all that it does, you know, statistically in providing the efficiency and whatever it calls safety throughout the galaxy, it creates malcontents, right? And takes away some personal freedom. So I like the fact that outside of the stories we know, you know, and it does tie in with Saul, Saul Guerrero a little bit, but outside of those stories we know of the spawn of the rebellion, this is a new angle, right? And we're gonna see more, maybe more of inside the room, right? The powers that be planning and scheming, and then the exciting part or the tense part is going to be the missions or the the yeah the adventures of Cassian. So yeah, that's awesome. He's going to be great. It looks like he has a girlfriend of some kind at this point. Um, you know, they didn't mention one in Rogue One. Um, doesn't mean that she's gone. They could break just as easily have broken up. Rebellions are stressful on a relationship. So, like Han and Leia danced around each other until the mission was over. Um, so yeah, that was exciting. I don't know a lot of the Empire cast per se, other than I'd seen the old skinny guy before in Game of Thrones. I'm pretty sure he was the Cersei's maester, Hand of the Queen. If I had to guess, if I had to go back and look at it, um, so I know him. He was great in Game of Thrones, creepy, but also just I didn't mind him. I didn't. Okay, so we saw a lady in white Imperial getup. Um, I don't know who that is or could be, but we do know that's kind of like a Krennic type role. So she's a director of something, and she has some dialogue with what looks like to be one of the main female protagonists. Um, we don't know her name yet either. So yeah, I just it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be intense. There's, not everyone. I hope not everyone makes it all the time, right? Like, okay, and I'm not saying you have to die. Just going back to even to the original trilogy. Luke lost a hand. Prequels, Anakin got his. Was it both of his hands? I think it was both of his hands. Yeah. Um, cut off by Count Dooku. So that being said, if you're going to be doing something this dangerous and intense, which is important, it's going to be difficult. And so I hope that Disney lets them take it there. And ever since the Dark Knight came out and they did all the creepy stuff with the Joker, to me, what that shows you is you can show dark material in a creative way that is it conveys what you're trying to say without without crossing the line as to, oh, we got to be like HBO. No, you don't. You really don't, because half that crap isn't necessary. Unless it serves the story, the purpose of the story, like Ned Stark getting his head beheaded, that happened, right? Serves the story. So anyway, my point is like, yeah, I hope they're not afraid, right? Don't be afraid. Trust your audience. And yes, typically Star Wars is designed for people, kids coming of age and growing up. Um, but let's make it more the later teen years, right? Where we know some things now. We've maybe lived a little bit, and yeah, I hope that doesn't get too political. With trying to tie in, what's the mess that's out there in the world today. But another point I wanted to make was the music. I don't know if the music in this trailer was designed for the trailer specifically or is brought from the show and made to fit to the trailer. I feel like I feel like it was too good to be from the show, like thematically fit the too well for the purpose of it, what a trailer is trying to do, and that's to hook you, which it definitely did. It got me hard. It's not hard to get me with Star Wars. So, but with that being said, if the music we heard is reflected in the show, it's going to be huge. Music in Star Wars is another character. It is a part of Star Wars DNA, and so everything that they've done so far, I've really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to more of that. It's all always. I'm a soundtrack nerd, man. Like I don't go nuts for it, but if I like it, I like it, and I like it hard. Also, I thought the visuals, everything that we saw, looked great, and there's been time between when this was trailer was cut and rendered and all that to now, even now, with a few weeks before the show comes out. So it's only going to get even better. Um, yeah, I don't think they're going to drop the ball there. With what they can do and the resources they have available to them, hats off to Disney for letting Lucasfilm just continue to be Lucasfilm and keeping the aesthetic that with the tone and the feel that they have. And I think the live locations of the various real locations is going to make a difference. It could almost be a character in and of itself. So, but yeah, some of those some of those shots were gorgeous, and that's really all I can say about it. It's awesome, awesome to look at. People that can do that and see it and envision it and then make it reality on screen. Just hats off to them. So talented, so talented. So all right, there's that segment. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing more of Diego Luna. I did have to look up his name. I'd forgotten, just because with the quality of his performance in Rogue One, how well Rogue One was done, I just can't see this one dropping the ball at all. If you go into it with an open mind, the music on the trailer sounded great. Uh, I, the, I've heard the old adage, "Don't get hooked," but man, did that trailer hook me. I mean, it got me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it again right after this. I'll get this video done and edited. But so yeah, I'm looking forward to his performance, learning some new characters. Hopefully a more grittier nature of a show with some real consequences. Want to hear from you. Are you excited about Andor as much as me? What are you looking forward to the most? Does the show feel like and look like Star Wars to you? Because to me, hits the nail on the head, especially with the shots at the various locations. Um, not dogging on the volume at all. I'm very glad that they have it. So, but with that being said, thanks for checking this out with me. And until we are gathered again, farewell, my friends.